All right, we've got the SE 4400's. I just got these in the mail. And one of the only things better than boxing is doing an unboxing. Yo, this is a legit, like, it's heavy. I mean, it's a big box. There's a lot in here. Okay, I'm gonna turn this sideways. All right, I turned it. Here we go. There's manual dropped. Manual. Stickers, because what's an unboxing without stickers? User manual. Everything inside there. But this is obviously what we're here for. Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is a legit case. You know, this is... This is a legit case. Oh, cool, 5 pieces. So you've got crossbar here for, like, drum overheads. You know, maybe stereo mic. Yeah. Oh, this is heavy duty. I've got one of these and it is cheap. This is nice. These are, I believe these are proprietary shock mounts. I don't know if they're proprietary, but I feel like I remember seeing it in a video somewhere that it is. And so what's cool is the way it's shaped. Kind of hard to see. It's like a fronted. It's going to allow you to address the front of the cab, the speaker cloth, the grill cloth. By the, why don't I just show you and not tell you? This is a really nice, like, heavy-duty unboxing. Back here, I've been trying to build like a little mic locker cabinet thing. I've been trying to build a mic locker, and the idea was to put it back here, but I don't want everything to be fully exposed, and like open to the elements. Like that's not what you want. Extra stretchies, just in case. And then last but not least, main course. Is it weird that I don't want to tear the bag? Oh, yeah, that's nice. I like the weight. I like the weight. The weight is nice. I really think the weight on these is nice. They're heavy and they feel good. And that's certainly something that you want when it comes to buying a pair of microphones, right? Especially at this price point, you want to justify it. And just out of the case, they feel good. They've got weight. Let's throw it into one of these because we're about to plug it up. So your mic, take your microphone. Right here, there's a hole here where it sits, it drops right in. It's now inside. And then it appears to just rotate to tighten. That's it. Yeah, that's nice. There's no, because it just sits inside and it appears to, I think it just squeezes. There's no threading. Oh my gosh, the amount of time I spend fucking threading. This is nice because it comes with the adapter. The amount of time I've spent trying to get these damn microphones attached to something is so frustrating. Then again, one more time, let me see if I can do this a little easier to show you. So, upright, take their microphone, place it right in the cradle. And then just tighten. And then, you know, I'm doing this by the mic. That's cool. This is cool. The thing that I was saying earlier, the reason I think these might be proprietary is because they're front addressing. And so the shock mount is reducing vibration and noise, which is what you want, but then it gives you the ability to, is it reducing? Is this an actual shock mount? I don't read German. Did I already pass it? Is it that quick? I'm not entirely sure that these are technically shock mounts. But I don't want to get too hung up in that yet. Controls. Now, this is an important function of what these microphones are because it gives them so much more application and usability. And so, all right, so here on top, you've got an attenuation pad. And this attenuation pad here, as you can see, minus 10, 0, and minus 20. So it's going to give you the ability to put a 10 decibel pad on it. So, you know, loud drummer, loud guitar, cab, whatever. Whatever the need is to avoid blowing the capsule, protect the microphone. Then you've got a low cut filter here. So in the left side, it's rolled off. The low frequency is rolled off at 40 hertz, and then when engaged to the right, it's rolled off at 80 hertz, which is great. When it's in the center, the low frequency is unaffected. That's cool. That'll be interesting to try on a bass cab. Here, the last two, which is I think what makes this the most dynamic in terms of just flexibility, range, capability, etc. It's a polar pattern. The two switches on the right side of the microphone control its polar pattern. The right center switch offers 3 settings. To the left, the microphone is capturing an omnidirectional pattern. To the right, the microphone is capturing a figure 8 pattern. In the center, you have 2 options, cardioid or hypercardioid. The switch on the far right toggles between those 2 polar patterns. Switch to the left for cardioid or switch to the right for hyper. It's hyper and then cardioid. And I believe, in the way I understand it, is it's 3 different switches. And so when you go here into the omnidirectional, you're in the cardioid. And when you're in the far right, you're getting the figure 8 and you're in the cardioid. But then when you switch to the center, then you choose between cardioid and hypercardioid. Yeah, so I mean cardioid or hypercardioid. That's interesting. I don't know the answer to this yet, but I wonder where this position is, how it affects the others. So anyways, this is cool. I'm excited to plug these in. This is a great case. I like how heavy duty it is. Seriously, this is like seriously, not Siri, Jesus. This is really heavy duty and feels really good. Like I said, I've got one of these and it just sucks. So having a nice heavy duty one would be cool. I mean, this is how it would normally go, if you can see that. I know it doesn't want to focus on that, but this is how it would normally go. But I wonder if there's some scenario in which I could just like get it to do, you know, kind of this thing. Oh, that would be fun. Shit, that's cool. I could do, this is already cool. So if I take this mic let's call this mic A right here up front, and I put it, front and center on the nipple, and then I put this back here, then I can take this back microphone and I make it off axis. Interesting. Or if I pull it back here, I wonder how much that would affect. Anyways, this is already cool because this is supposed to serve a pretty specific function. I've only ever seen this used on drum overheads, like that. The mic would hang down like that, over the top of the drums to capture overheads. But having that will make it really fun to be able to test patterns quickly and not have to readjust every couple seconds on the same mic stand. One mic stand, boom. Go left, right, front, back, front, off axis. There's some fun in there. Sweet, this is cool. Let's plug them up. Let's get them. Let's hear what they sound like. This is the fun part. This is fine. That's the fun part. We want to hear what it sounds like now. Let's plug it in. So I started recording and I got so excited that I overdid it and I went beyond guitar and I ended up recording drums too. But the idea was just too good. So what I'm thinking here is a single overhead. I've disconnected all of the mics, the snare, the tom. Yoink, there you go. And then the same for the kick as well. Everything's disconnected, just going with a single overhead up there. And then here, a single, room mic. It's not really a room mic, but it's about 7-8 feet off the kick, just trying to capture some more of the overall. I've never tried this method where it's just 8 feet back. I've tried 12 feet plus, but never anything like this, especially with just one overhead. I'm pretty sure that I can get everything. And it's got a cool kind of trashy garage rock jam band thing going on so far. And I'm excited to see what comes from it. So was it?